Welcome to America Reads Fun Learning Activities. We are college students who create learning activities for kids. Our fun activities are focused on reading, writing, and math. Thank you for joining us to learn today. In today's activity, we will be learning about authors and illustrators. Think of your favorite story in the world. Why is it your favorite story? Was it silly? Did it make you happy? Did it teach you something? Did you like the pictures? Well, ever since I was a little girl, this has been my favorite story in the whole wide world. It is called The Story of Ferdinand, and it is all about a little bull in Spain named Ferdinand who loved to sit under his favorite tree and smell the flowers. I love this story because it makes me laugh and because sometimes I feel just like Ferdinand. When I open up this book, I notice two things. There are words and there are pictures. Without the words or pictures, the story wouldn't be complete. But how do we get these words and these pictures? Well, let's start with the words, since that is the part of the story that we read or listen to. In every story, somebody has to write those words, and that person is called the author. That leaves us with the pictures. Like the words on a page, the pictures help to tell the story too. They are what we see, and they help us to understand what is happening in the story. Just like somebody has to write the words in the story, somebody has to draw the pictures too. That person is called the illustrator. I know that's a big word, so say it with me. Illustrator. Great! Now that we know that the author writes the words in a story and the illustrator draws the pictures in a story, we need to figure out who these people actually are. Well, lucky for us, the name of the author and the illustrator is written on every single book. I'm going to teach you a trick to help you find the name of the author and the illustrator on the cover of a book. To figure out the author of the book, we need to remember this little word right here. B-Y. By. If we see the word by written on the cover, this is usually where the author's name will be. Now, for the illustrator, there are two ways to figure out who the illustrator is. First, if we already know who the author is, the other name on the cover is most likely going to be the illustrator. However, we can also use this handy-dandy trick to find it too. The word illustrator starts with the letter I, so where there is a word that starts with the letter I and is followed by a name, that's the illustrator. Let's try that using the story of Ferdinand. First, let's look for the author. Do you see that tiny little word I told you to look for? Where does it say B-Y, by? Yes, here it is. By Monroe Leaf. So, the author's name is Monroe Leaf. Now, let's look for the illustrator. On this cover, I don't see the letter I, but I do see that there is only one other name on the cover, so that must be the illustrator. The illustrator's name is Robert Lawson. Now, before we go, let's do a quick game of trivia. Are you ready? Okay, let's begin. First question. What does an author do? Second question. What does the illustrator do? Now look at this cover. Point to the name of the author on this book. Now point to the name of the illustrator on this book. Did you get those right? Great job! Thank you for learning with us today. We hope you come back and learn some more. Please comment if you have any questions, like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll be back with more videos. Until next time.